Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Checking in on the markets. We certainly started off the month Friday with a very strong day for the bulls, and we're right back looking to where we were the past 3 weeks, 274. So we pulled back from 274 about 4 distinct, clear, different times. Have to close above it for the next leg up, and after 274, the next major resistance is 279.29. If we clear 279.29 on the weekly time frame, that breaks the last real resistance before we look up to the all-time high. The market is showing a lot of strength. The financial sector has been holding the markets back. Let's just look at the weekly charts of these sectors. The financial sector weekly chart did hold support. The 50-week moving average support held. We have a base of support being established down in the upper $26 range, and the bulls have to get over the middle Bollinger Band. You can see it's essentially 50-week support and middle Bollinger Band resistance, which has been rejecting the price, and those levels are going to continue to converge week after week. So that's the weak point of the sector, or the market. Look at the strong point, the tech sector. This cup and handle pattern is about to confirm. So it's a beautiful all-time high consolidation, lower high, healthy bull flag, handle of consolidation on the cup and handle pattern. The left side has to be higher than the right side psychologically, and here we are on the verge of this breakout and new all-time highs. Netflix has been hitting all-time highs. Friday, Amazon hit all-time highs. Facebook and Apple are a stone's throw away from all-time highs. And the biotech sector is on the verge of all-time highs. So the market is showing us strength. We are getting the follow-through that we were looking for on the break of this weekly equilibrium for the bulls. It's just showing up in some instances a lot stronger, the tech sector, than in other places. If the financial sector can turn things around and get over the weekly middle Bollinger Band, we're going to be looking for SPY to head towards the all-time high. IWM has been the leader of the space. It has a little triple top at the all-time highs. It's been really strong, so it's just taking a breather. No red flags at this point. 164.38, a double top Thursday and Friday, and it's a daily inside bar, so support 163.28 is important, and then the next level is 162.34. Bulls just taking a breather and looking for continuation this coming week, and a new all-time high, 164.39, and it really is a triple top the last 3 days, so a break of that level should see a nice little convincing short-term push up and get some follow-through. Checking in on the weekly chart for IWM. Again, watch this upper Bollinger Band. It continues to reject the price. This is now about 7 or 8 very distinct rejections in the last 6-7 months. And that level is going to update this coming week to start, and it'll be up in the mid 165s or so. So there will be some room to the upside for continuation. QQQ, which is heavily weighted in the tech sector, is breaking out in a big way. Increased bull volume, close at the high of the day, above the upper Bollinger Band, taking out resistance. And the next resistance level, the major one to be watching, is 174.93. Look at the all-time high watch now. That's the only thing that we're looking at here on QQQ. So XLK, QQQ, all-time highs. XBI, the biotech sector, is definitely showing a lot of strength. The bottom line is the market bulls are in full control again, and until we see them dethroned on the weekly time frame and a change of trend on the weekly time frame, we need to be looking bullish. That's the bottom line. It's something I learned very early in 2017. Don't fight the trend, and the long-term trend is up to the bulls. The bulls in full control. It's up to the bears to prove themselves and shift the current momentum that we are currently watching. VIX on the daily time frame dumping back down. So saw that little spike. All these spikes are being shorted because we're in a bullish market, because these leveraged ETFs, TVIX and UVXY, are designed to go to zero. So that is a recipe for consistent profit if you are looking to trade with a trend that it's essentially consolidation. It would be equivalent to a very bullish trend consolidating. This is a very bearish trend that consolidates with these spikes up, and those bears jump in and short, and then we pull back significantly. So at this point, we've pulled back about 30%, more than 30% from our top. Closed down at the low of the day. The gap is looking to fill here on the daily time frame for VIX. That's down at 1352. And it's definitely the kind of trade, you know, being short the volatility index, you have to protect every single trade with stop losses, or you could get in, you know, a short squeeze scenario like we have seen fairly recently. But again, in terms of consistency, shorting VIX, shorting TVIX and UVXY is the way to go with this trend. And you don't need to see any more proof than if you look at TVIX on the weekly time frame and zoom out any amount of time. And you might be saying to yourself, how is it possible that we have pulled back this much in the last 6 years? And it's just, again, time decay, reverse splits, and this is designed to go to zero, and they will prevent it from going to zero by just reverse splitting it every so often. But anybody that's gone long-term short on TVIX is making money consistently. Also, there's day trading opportunity here, and either direction. So just some little examples. We have some nice clear supports that get established here on TVIX. And that's because it's only a $5 instrument, so it moves 1 penny at a time is a pretty big deal when it moves a penny. So we see bases of support built. So we pulled back to start the day on Friday. The 5-minute RSI got down to 20, and then the price continued to dump into the morning, and the RSI showed bullish divergence because it had a higher RSI level than where we were previously with the price much higher. So once we started to bounce and we saw a little higher low and higher high for the first time, that's where your base of support is, and you can play a bottom fishing play and exit if 493 were to break. We built a support base at 494, and then we just saw a continuation up to the 508 range, 505 to 508 later in the morning and into the afternoon. So just small scalps to be had in both directions. And here was another example just earlier in the week when the volatility was a little bit higher. But look at the base of support being built and just putting your stop loss at these levels. We had our high, low, lower high, higher low, multiple bottoms down at 544. You put your stop loss at 542 to give a little wiggle room. And then the bulls see a big move up to the 570s. So because it moves so rapidly, it's just a scenario where putting some bottom fishing plays in and putting some stop loss levels under multiple lows of support, it could give some really nice risk to reward opportunity. So say the price is at 545 and you put your stop at 542, you're risking 3 cents. And the reward, risk to reward scenario, you're looking at 3 to 5 to 1 in terms of a 15-cent bull move to the upside can absolutely happen, and you're only risking 3 cents. So that's where we stand as we head into next week. If you're looking for day trading opportunity, I would be looking at TVIX, UVXY, LABU, and LABD. This biotech sector has a lot of volatility compared to other sectors. The daily chart, extremely bullish for the biotech sector. You can see this leg up, extremely strong, but we are getting a little bit overbought. So we can be looking for LABD for a quick flip as we start this next week. Need to see how we start the week, but LABU and LABD take the already more volatile sector of the biotech sector and they magnify it by 3 times. So again, day trading opportunity in these names. Appreciate you watching. We'll check in throughout the week.